Now that is a very pretty looking coin, if you can even call it a coin. It's almost like a dinner plate. It's huge. 10-ounce fine silver, the Lion of England. It's beautiful, it's here. Let's have a good close look at it and see what it's all about. Hello everybody, Backyard Bullion here, and welcome to this week's edition of In Focus Friday, the show where we take a good close look at cool things made of silver or gold. And this week we have got a very cool big dinner plate of a 10-ounce silver coin, the Lion of England, the first bullion release of the Royal Tudor Beast series, which is a little bit confusing for a lot of people because the proof versions had the Seymour Panther come out first. Now I've got here the proof of the Lion of England to compare and contrast the two designs of bullion and proof, but I do want to just quickly touch on this whole elephant in the room topic of why we haven't got the Seymour Panther first. I mean, Royal Mint, maybe they've got some kind of genius marketing strategy. I suppose everybody's talking about why it's not there. It's on everybody's agenda. But it doesn't make any sense, and it's just confusing customers, and that doesn't make a great deal of sense to me. I know I'm getting a lot of questions, don't really know why I'm getting the questions directed at me, but a lot of people confused and worried that they've missed out on the Seymour Panther. But for those that are worried, you haven't missed out. It's just that the bullion department and the proof departments at the Royal Mint don't or can't seem to link up with their release schedules, which is a little bit weird. So, it is what it is. The worst case scenario here is that you'll end up with we've got 2022 on both of these dates. Perhaps for the Seymour Panther, if it comes out last, it'll be 2025 against 2022 on the proof. I don't know. I mean, it is what it is. We can only roll with what the Royal Mint does and produces. But they have produced a pretty stunning coin here, if you can even call it a coin. It's just a dinner plate of an example of a piece of silver. It's beautiful. Now, we have got it in the capsule here, and one of the beautiful things about these coins is that when you take them out of the capsule, or at least take the lid off the capsule, they come alive. These coins are fantastic, and for those who've never tried to open one of these capsules, they are bloody difficult. I've moaned many a time about the crap capsules that some of the proof coins come in, but these 10-ounce capsules are very, very secure. They almost have like this vacuum seal when you push down hard on them, but they do come open. You just have to get a nice fine knife to get in there, and there we go. And you can see immediately the change in the way this coin looks out of the capsule. Now, a capsule is there to do a job. It's there to protect the coin. I wouldn't, and I'm not going to handle this coin with my bare hands. It's just sitting in the bottom half of the capsule for you wonderful people to enjoy it. But it certainly is an interesting difference from capsule and uncapsulated. And it's really very good. I mean, I can't see any imperfections on this particular coin. Now, I bought this from a bullion dealer. In fact, I've just spotted one small imperfection. I've said that down near the 2 of the 2022. But it's a bullion coin, and I'm really not too worried about that. I bought this from a bullion dealer, not directly from the Royal Mint, and I had to pay VAT on top of it. So let's just talk very quickly about the price point of this coin. So as a bullion piece of silver with the VAT on top, it's sat at around 33%, I think, premium, which is a lot. But at the same time, I'm not buying this necessarily as a bullion investment. This is a collectible for me. I think the 10 series of coins, the 10 coins in the series will look incredible next to each other. And you've only got to see what the Queen's Beast 10 ounces look like all told to really understand how beautiful this coin is, or this series is going to be altogether. So price point aside, let's have a good close look at the design itself. The Lion of England is possibly the greatest design on the Queen's Beasts, and a lot of people think that this is beneath that one, and I would tend to agree. I think the design on this lion is not as good as the Queen's Beast Lion of England, but nevertheless it is rather good. And I have to say, with the light on this and the high relief of the coin, it looks stunning. As a particular design, is it as good as the Queen's Beast Lion? No, but it certainly is a high point in terms of coin design. There's a lot of really great elements to this, which I am enjoying a lot. Let's have a look at that little imperfection. Is it a little ding down there? I think it is, which is a little shame, but to be quite frank, the rest of the coin, as you can see, is perfectly fine. And as a bullion specimen, I'm really not too bothered. It's beautiful. I really, really love this wavy effect in the background of the coin there. It sort of moves and merges as you move the coin around. It's very, very good. The heraldic shield here is also fantastic. Some really great detail on there. Let's see if we can get even closer to see some of these. There's like crests within crests there, you can see. Oh, that detail is stunning. Really is very beautiful. One of the good things about getting these larger size coins is that you can see all of the intricate tiny little details on them, which you can't necessarily see as easily or as clearly on the tiny versions, the 1 ounce. I say tiny versions, 1 ounce coin is not tiny, yet somehow this big 10 ounce really makes the design pop. There you've got the designer's signature there, which is really great. Oof, I'm very, very happy with this. It does make me think that this tiny little imperfection is a bit sad, but I'll live with it. I really will. Please don't worry about it. Anybody out there who's just going to say, you should moan, you should complain. As I said, I bought this from a dealer, and there's absolutely zero chance that they will take that back because of that tiny little imperfection. To be quite frank, even if I bought this from the Royal Mint directly and said, hey, come on, there's a little ding on my coin here, they wouldn't do anything about it. That's just the standard that we live with, which is a shame, but you know, we've got to live with it. We can't just sit here and moan all the time. Now, the other side is also very pretty. If we can get the capsule, there we go. It is this beautiful radial pattern design, and the amount of detail that we get on the Queen's head, the crown, everything, the light play, it's just phenomenal. It's fantastic. It's beautiful. Look at good old Queenie there. I mean, that's one of the things as well about this series, which is going to be an interesting one to see how it plays out. Queen at 96 is no spring chicken. And there's a good chance that this coin series will feature 2 monarchs on it. And that's going to be an interesting one, certainly, to collect. Maybe, hopefully, we can get through the entire series without a change of monarch. But it's one of those things of life that we're just going to have to look with and contend with. So for me, anyway, I think it's a fantastic coin series. A really interesting one, to say the least. And I will certainly be enjoying this coin and how it progresses as a series. I think the whole 10 of them together are going to look rather elegant, I must say. Certainly compared with the proofs, it's an interesting one. I really like the proof versions because I'm a big fan of all things frosted. But for me, the high relief nature of this coin and the light playing off the mane and the rippled muscles of the lion and even the shield there is actually really, really elegant. And somewhat, you could say, the background of the proof coin is rather plain and boring, all things told. This background on the bullion version actually really is very pretty and really, really good. I wonder whether they could, it's very super shiny as well, tactical hiding behind the camera. I wonder whether they could potentially look to incorporate something like this really intricate design into a proof coin, which I think would be a really, really high achievement. But maybe they will, maybe they won't. So there we have the Lion of England in 10 ounce fine silver. It's a really interesting addition to my collection, and it's certainly one which I'm going to be continuing with the 10 coin series. I certainly won't be going as high as I did for the Queen's Beast series on the bullion versions. I've got quite a few of the 2 ounce silver bullions and the 10 ounce silver bullions, of course. But I don't think I'll be going all in on these like I did with the Queen's Beast series. I think they're just going to be this flight of fancy. I'm yet to pick up any of the gold bullion versions of these. I kind of feel like I want gold to come down in price, but I do think these will look pretty tasty in gold. So we'll hopefully get some of those at some point if gold comes down in price. But it's this fine balance of waiting for gold to come down and then the availability of these coins at dealers, which is somewhat worrying me. I don't want to have to buy them on the secondary market at potential high premiums. So yeah, that's where we are with this coin. Let me know your thoughts on it and your opinions on the series. Are you collecting them? Are you going to get them? I've got some of the 2 ounce bullions incoming. When they come in, I'll share those with you guys to see what the quality's like and whether or not the design is equally as nice as the 10 ounce here. But let me know your thoughts down in the comment section. If you've enjoyed this coin and this video, you know what to do. Hit that thumbs up button. And if you're not subscribed and you've enjoyed this video, there's a good chance you'll like some of the ones that we make in the future. So consider hitting that subscribe button and the alarm bell if you want to get notifications. Otherwise, that's it from me. Thank you very much for watching. We'll see you on the next one. As always, please make sure that you like, share, comment, and subscribe for more.